July 20th, 2013. Things are breaking. I started biking this morning straight into a long, winding downhill. Mountains grew taller around me as I descended into a broad valley. I warmed up slowly in the cool air. Traffic continues to thin out, and today I was passed by about 30 cars an hour. After months contending with the endless cars and speeding semi-trucks, I felt like I had the road all to myself. I could let my guard down a little bit and lose myself in the scenery. Without all the noise, I was able to hear the quiet. In the late afternoon, the road left the river to climb steeply up and over a ridge. The view became more spectacular as I went higher, and I wasn't the only one to notice. At the pass, there was a parking area with a few dozen cars. People found boulders to climb on for pictures and walked along the ridge. Very noticeably, covering all the trees and bushes, were thousands of strips of white fabric tied onto all the branches as high as a person could reach. I don't know the cultural significance of tying these ribbons to the plants. Perhaps the fabric strips were deeply meaningful. But from my perspective, the place looked to be covered in litter. I was reminded of the child's prank of throwing toilet paper rolls into trees. Moving past the crowd, I found a quiet vista where I could sit unbothered. I played guitar, though the songs were taken away by the wind. I left the crowd behind and descended into a rugged valley to look for a place to camp. I've got my hammock hanging with a stream winding around me on 3 sides and a steep slope boxing me in on the 4th. I like this spot because I won't be bothered by the stray horses I've seen grazing across the green, unfenced valleys. This morning, I watched 3 of them walk through a gas station. My gear is beginning to break down. I can feel the bearings going bad in my right pedal, causing a little wobble with every rotation. My bike computer stopped working this morning. I decided I liked the idea of not measuring myself, and for the rest of the day, I felt liberated from counting my speed and distance, so I got the computer working again this evening. My hammock is also broke. Just after I laid down, the soft webbing that wraps around the tree ripped. I fell to the ground, landing on the grass with a thud. Expecting this was coming, I've made a habit of checking for sharp stones or branches under my hammock. I tied the webbing back together and now have a shorter tree strap. When I started, I did not expect my gear to be breaking down like this. Either I've overestimated my equipment or underestimated the wear and tear of bicycling around the world.